right, second hour of the show here on this Thanksgiving Eve. Chris Brown, Steve Tasker, and the Hall of Famer Thurman Thomas joining us as we kind of broke the news to Thurm about the latest injuries that have hit the Bills. Dalton Kincaid not practicing today, as well as Terrell Bernard, and both offensive tackles, Deion Dawkins and Spencer Brown, kind of putting their status somewhat in doubt for this weekend's game against the Steelers on the road. We already know what that could potentially mean, Thurman, for pass protection. We were assuming Ryan Vandermark would be one of the starting tackles if those two cannot play. The other one's a little bit up in the air. Could be Tylen Grable if he comes off IR. Could be that rookie Chase Lunt, who's been a healthy and active. Could be Alec Anderson, who has some tackle experience. We don't know. But talk to me, Thurm, about how the run game could be impacted if you don't have Deion and you don't have Spencer, knowing how integral they have been in some of the run game schemes.
Well, let's hope who's ever replacing those guys do a hell of a job. I mean, that's pretty much whoever it's going to be.
Yeah. Next guy up.
Yeah, next guy up. And you know what? Don't make it difficult for them. You know, make it to where they understand what they're going against. I mean, playing left tackle or right tackle, you sit up and you got T.J. Watt in front of you. Okay, look, hey, I'm going to need some help over here. Okay?
Right.
No, I was just
I said
goes without saying.
Yeah, you're going to need some help over there. So, okay, tight ends and running backs, get ready to chip or do whatever, but before you go on your route. And if you're in the backfield anyway, you're probably the third or fourth guy in the route assignment.
Yeah, the
so
progression,
just take a little extra second just to check things out before you check down or whatever.
I said
it's going to be, you know, I mean, we've never really had a lot of success in Pittsburgh. It's one of those
hard place to play.
It's a hard place to play.
Yep.
I mean, even the 90s, we would go down and we would get stomped.
We get lit up.
I mean, by Kevin Green and Greg Lord and all those
Zone
guys.
Blitz,
so,
Dick LeBeau.
Yeah,
and
I mean, it's a historical place. And when these players who haven't been in it before, they walk in and like, oh, this is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
It's a different mindset.
There's a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I said on the last segment that it's really the coaching staff who sets the priority of the pass protection. Like if they want to take care of T.J. Watt, they're going to tell Ja or whatever, when he's here, set the protection here, do this and do that. If he's over there, do that. It's up to the coaches to find him and do it. Now, if you get caught and somebody makes a mistake and you got a tackle on an island with T.J., that's not the player's fault.
Right.
That's scheme, you know, or it's maybe Josh setting the protection wrong or where they missed wherever.
Exactly.
But the coaches are going to have rules about where Highsmith is, where TJ is, Hayward, and it's up to them to tell them pregame and in the run up and the practice to say, hey, this is our plan. When this guy's here, we're going to go him first, then Highsmith, then all those other things. But it's up to the players to do it, right? I mean. If they slide guys to them, if they've got a double team on, they got to get it done. Even though
and that's why I say don't make it complicated.
Yeah, right.
Don't make it complicated for these guys. I mean, even if you want to go, if you got TJ and the tackle over here, and the tackle over here, and you got the middle linebacker. I mean, the easiest thing for that is to call 5 down. Whoever the linebacker is in the middle, just make it as 5 down. You got that guy, and everybody got 5. And if the center's guy doesn't come, he can veer off to the left or right to check on that. And plus, you'll have a back.
He can sprint to the edge.
Yeah, exactly. So you go to the right and the back go to the left, so that kind of has it covered. But if that guy comes, that's your man, center. That's your guy that you have to. So, I mean, I just think you don't have to make it complicated for these guys. And I think that can really be sat down and taught through Josh and how his cadence is going to be and all of this stuff, you know. So, I mean, you know, it could be like a little up-tempo, just so Pittsburgh can't get set.
I've been pounding the table for no huddle.
Have you?
He wants him to go fast.
Yeah, because you got TJ and you got Highsmith and those guys. You get 3 plays under your belt and are going to snap the 4th one. The pass rush evaporates because they're too tired because they run the play hard, and then if you're going fast, they got to run to get lined up. They're concentrating, trying to get a defensive call, and they're trying to get fine. And then 3 plays of that, and they're a little bit gassed.
Yeah.
And a little helter-skelter over there. And then also, when you and I remember from back in the day, when you go fast, their defense all of a sudden becomes simpler and simpler and simpler and simpler. They do less disguising. They do less stunting. They do less and less and less and less because they don't have time or the energy to get the call in or the ability to get the call in.
But I also think it falls down, too, on the offensive side of the ball.
You got to get a first down, man.
You have to get a first down. You have to get at least one and put yourself in a position to maybe get 2 first downs in a row. But it puts them in a position to where, could a guy really be right? Could he really understand what's going on when he's out there? Like, even it's kind of hard to say when you kind of speed it up. Make sure, because last week or a couple of days ago, Houston said whatever they ran on film was the exact same thing that they did. You have to mix it up now. You have to mix it up now because you're going to be playing right into Pittsburgh hands if you keep doing the same thing and lining guys up.
But here's the conundrum, Thurm. You had 3 extra days for your coaching staff to get in the lab and come up with some different stuff, right? But now you face the prospect of not having your top 2 offensive tackles. So do you have to reduce the volume again and keep it simpler? I'm just wondering, can you come up with – can you diversify your passing game and still keep it simple for your linemen? Is that feasible?
I think you can.
Okay.
And the best way to do that, probably run the ball 40 times.
Yeah.
If you want to keep it as simple, and we get one of those games where it's 250 yards, we're gashing them every single play. Then
I mean, they're an average run defense. They're in the middle of the middle of the pack.
Yeah, but they do a great job of in a technique of stripping the football or whatever over the past couple of years. And I think
I made that note.
Did you? Yeah, they've always been that type of football team where you're trying to get that extra yard and all of a sudden the ball's coming back. I mean, T.J. Watt is great at it. I mean, he's probably the one that.
So far this season already, Thurm, they're second in total takeaways with 20 in 11 games, and since 2022 they have 58 forced fumbles. That leads the NFL. So you're 100% right. Under Terrell Austin, their DC, it is a philosophical priority. Punch it out, rip it out, tear it out, bite it out of the guy's hands if you have to. They don't care. Like they will do anything to get the ball out because I think they know their offense, even with Rodgers, is limited from a point production perspective. So their MO is get as many extra possessions for the offense as you can. Let's try to get to 24 points, and our defense usually is good enough to win the football game if we do that.
I mean, it's going to be a good game, I think. I think it's going to be.
I think if these 2 tackles are out, we're looking at a rock fight.
We're looking at a rock. I mean, you're talking probably
12-9.
12.
Well,
I was thinking maybe.
I hope it's not that bad.
I was like 13-10.
I'll give you guys another number. So the Bills this year, when they score 25 points or more, are 7-0. When they score less than 25 points, they're 0-4. Wow. So the magic number is 25. And they have not gotten there the last 2 times on the road.
And I don't think Pittsburgh can even get to 20. I just think with their offense and I mean DK, you can probably take him out with man-to-man coverage, although he will have a height advantage over our guys. But I mean, he just run 9 routes and.
Got to see if Hairston can get back this week. He's limited in practice today, still in the protocol. So hopefully he can clear protocol and get back in the lineup.
Max could run with him for sure.
But I think, like as a former player now, I can actually talk about this now. I don't have to say anything like, what is the magic number? I've been thinking about what is the magic number here these last 6 games.
In terms of?
Wins and losses these last 6 games. I mean, I mean, we're sitting at the 7th spot now. I think it is going to take either 4 or 5 wins to get.
You got to get to at least 11.
At least 11 wins.
That's the minimum.
11 will get you in.
11's the floor.
11 is the floor. Yeah.
Well, because of, and it's also because of the divisions. You're going to have a division winner in the North. I mean, right now, Baltimore's leading it. They've got 5 losses already. So you're going to have a less than 11-win team winning a division, maybe.
You got to win 4 of your last 6, minimum.
In New England's schedule.
And 3 of them are on the road.
I looked at New England's schedule. I mean, they play a bunch of cup games.
It's easy.
It's real
easy. It's easy. They're going to – don't even think about the division. The division is lost.
In the years –
Wait a minute. You guys may be saying it's lost, and it probably could be. But you know what? You're starting to hear that, okay, where you're 1 game away from clinching the division, the New England Patriots. All of a sudden, things become a little bit like
I hear that.
on you. But I've always liked Mike Vrabel as a head coach. I don't think he will allow his players to do that. But it might creep in later on. I mean, they could get upset. It could.
They got to fall flat on their face, though, for several weeks for that to happen.
Yeah.
I'll say this. Since 2019, if you win 10 games, only one team has won 10 games and not gotten in.
Oh.
That was the Miami Dolphins in 2020. If you win 10 games, history tells you you're going to be good enough to get in, even in a year like that. Because there's coming down this stretch.
Well, and it's a tightly packed field, too.
Coming down the stretch, there's going to be some teams who go
belly up.
Yeah, 2-4 on these last 6 games.
And we should be used to it because, I mean, ever since we had this playoff run, we've always played 3 games anyway to get to the Super Bowl. So
10. I'm telling you, 10 games usually. Well, always. In the past, 10 games always get you in, 10 wins. And certainly since they went to a 17-game schedule, that's the case.
Yeah.
So
I just think that,
so that means you go 3-3.
Just get on a little.
But it might have to be the right 3-3.
Yeah, right. But, hey, just get on a winning streak of 3.
Well,
just get on a win streak. I mean, I think we talked about in the past, win, loss, win, loss.
Well, that's the last 4 weeks.
That's the last 4 weeks. That doesn't get you anywhere in the National Football League. You got to be consistent from the top. And, hey, look, I mean, they started 4-0. We were all like, and all of a sudden, you know, after that,
now you're 3-4.
You're 3-4, and so now, I mean, this game is important, man, for them. Just to keep pace ahead of the rest of the people that are behind you.
So,
hey, think about it. We could be looking at a possibility of Buffalo or Kansas City not making the playoffs if things go downhill real fast.
So let me give you an idea on the magnitude of this game for both teams. This is according to Next Gen Stats. Bills have an 87% chance to make the playoffs as it stands right now.
If they win or right now?
Right now. At 7-4.
I shouldn't jump that far.
If they win, their odds go from 87 to 95% with a victory on Sunday. If they lose the game, it drops to 76%. The Steelers right now have only a 38% chance to make the playoffs.
Wow.
If they win, those odds increase to 53%. With a loss, it drops to 28%. They have the lowest playoff odds of the 10 AFC teams with 6 wins or more because of their tiebreakers and who they've lost to and all of that jazz. Because, as we know, they fell out of the top spot in the AFC North last week via tiebreaker.
They're even ahead. Well, what about Kansas? They're even ahead of Kansas City or behind Kansas City in the tiebreakers?
They have the lowest playoff odds, yes.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. So, this is a big game for both teams, but if you had to argue and split hairs, it's probably a bigger game for Pittsburgh. They are going to be supremely desperate to win this game.
Yeah. And the thing that I look at, I'm looking at, like, these teams that are ahead of us, like New England, Denver,
Indy.
I mean, teams that were bad for a number of years
Chargers,
while we were pretty much handling everybody, and now it's kind of flipped a little bit. I mean, we still got a good football team. I mean, you're still going to have to go out and play no matter what. Okay, so these guys, like you say, next man up. Hey, I hope they go out there and do an excellent job. Cook rushes for 175. Josh is around 300 or whatever. I think if they reach those numbers, we win.
Well, because they're probably scoring more than 25 points.
And special teams, Ray.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's nice to see.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's usually those kinds of plays that put you over the top in a game. And instead, they needed that just to stay close.
Just to stay close, yeah.
So,
but, hey, go for it, man.
People were dismayed about the lack of protection for Josh last week. We heard Coach McDermott say after the game, we can't have our quarterback getting hit like that. So now everybody believes that going forward, they're going to have max protect left, right, and center. And people are doubling down on that with the news that we may not have our starting tackles either. But you can't do that the whole game. Like, that's not feasible.
No, it's not. I mean, we've never seen Josh get hit like that before. And
it's the most sacks he's ever had in a game.
Most ever, but I'm talking about going back to his rookie year. I mean, I can't remember hits like this for a
2018,
number of years.
2018 was a bad year. The Bills didn't really have an offensive line. Eric Wood retires because of a neck injury.
Right.
Richie Incognito goes, elsewhere, and they were left without a competent offensive line.
Yeah. Right.
And what happened? Josh got hurt in Houston, of all places, elbow injury, misses 3 or 4 games, and the season goes up in smoke because you got Derek Anderson playing for you, coming off the couch in Indianapolis, throws 3 interceptions. I mean, the season went up in smoke right there. And ever since then, they've invested heavily in their offensive line. But now you're kind of stripped precariously thin on the edges here with the injuries, and that can change the conversation quickly.
Hey, look, I understand all that. It was just one game. We ain't never seen him get it. We haven't seen him get hit like that. He might not even get touched in Pittsburgh because these guys can come out and do it. I mean, that's what we're hoping for.
Pittsburgh is 5th in the league in sacks. They've got 34 in 11 games.
But I don't think they're bringing it like these guys were bringing it.
Well, that was the best team. That was the best defense in football.
So now I think you give yourself a little hope. Like, okay, it's not going to be as bad as it was last week.
Right.
Right? And especially if we do something with our protection scheme. So
yeah, it's a little bit of like, locking the doors after you've been robbed. But that's what this offensive line and this coaching staff will do. They're like, listen, we ain't letting this happen again.
Right.
We got to do something. Now, they may be hamstrung by the personnel. Dawkins and Spencer Brown, if those guys don't play, it's going to be all hands on deck. And I think they may alter their game plan vastly if that's the case. If Spencer and Dion can't play, I think they're going to say, listen, we're going to do something very different than we were planning on. That's what would do it for me. I mean, as a coaching staff, you got to think, okay, now we need to reevaluate because we're not going to be able to do this and this and this and this. We got to do this, and we're going to do it well.
Well, I tell you what, it gets your coaches an imagination of how can I protect my guy?
Yeah.
I have to do something different. I mean,
we're either going to have to roll him out, move the pocket, get him out of the pocket.
We can't allow what happened last week to happen again.
That's right.
2 weeks in a row. So I think those coaches know, and I think the players know too. I mean, even the guys that are going to be missing, I'm sure they're going to be helping the guys that are going to be replacing them or whatever. You got some veteran guys out there that know it, that know how to come through a situation like this.
We've gotten this far without talking to you about the newest addition, Brandin Cooks, who gets signed late yesterday. 12-year vet, 5'10", 183. Still has some juice in terms of stretching the field. How do you anticipate him being utilized in this passing game?
Well, hey, look, the best way to use him right now, just send him on a couple of 9 routes right now.
Just stretch him out.
Just to stretch him out.
They got to cover him.
They have to cover him, man. And last that who's Jalen Ramsey is playing safety now?
Safety,
They've got some guys that are long in the tooth back there.
Right. So
I
think he's still fast enough to where, he
this is a slow and old defense. Outside of Joey Porter Jr., they got some geriatrics back there.
And let me tell you something. I was talking to Jay out there. I was saying, like, you know what? He may come here and light it up because throughout his career,
well, he's used to jumping in with new teams mid-season. He's done it before.
But has he ever quite a quarterback like this?
Well, he played with Dak.
He played with Dak. Okay, Dak.
And he played with Breeze, didn't he? In New Orleans?
Yeah.
So
it might get a little energized for him. You know, he got a quarterback that can get him the ball in any type of situation. So, hey, we need him. So put him out there. I'm sure he won't have the full entire playbook.
They'll have a package for him, right?
Give me some slants, maybe. Give me, some 15-yard ends, or give me a couple of 9 routes, and just to kind of put fear into. Because he's out there, and if he's doing that, you might come behind and do Shakir like that, and everybody be like, "Whoa, what?"
Right.
So, hey, I'm all for it, man, to help this passing game.
Right. Yeah. Kincaid not practicing today, not looking great for the weekend. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
We've talked about maybe putting Coleman in the slot, putting a big guy in there, just to try to see if you can unlock him that way and make him a bigger factor in your offense. He did that at Florida State, played in the slot some. You had 3 extra days to get in the lab. I'm wondering if that's something they're thinking about, especially if Kincaid's not playing. He's not going to be there.
Yeah, we need you.
I expect him to be back in the lineup this week.
And I expect him to go out and play well.
Yeah.
Like, be physical and run great routes, and if Cook is running the ball, be a blocker downfield.
Yep.
Let them know that you're there, man. And Haven't played the last 2 games, so I'm up here. He should be mentally ready,
fresh legs
to go and and try and have an impact on the game.
Yeah. Thurm, thanks for the time.
Good stuff. Oh yeah.
Have a happy Thanksgiving with your family.
Same to you. Same to everybody out there. Go Bills.